Okay, Taurus, we're going to pull some cards, so take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and healing. All right, I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to continue to shuffle as I talk. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars, the masculine's Venus. And today is August 31st, 2020. The reading is for the first half of September 2020. So now for the 15th, it doesn't have to be exact. And if you come upon this video at another time, there is usually very much a message there for you. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Taurus? All right, let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm definitely feeling calmer than I did for Aries. Aries was a lot of scattered energy, but it was actually good for Aries. It was just unfocused, need to be grounded energy. There's some negative energies around them. So Taurus feels calmer. So let's see what's going on for Taurus. First half of September 2020 for Taurus. All right, first card out for Taurus is the Nine of Cups reversed. Now, Aries had this in the foundation upright. So this is your first card in the middle. What the challenge is for you is the Empress. And that's interesting because Aries' challenge was the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very similar energy. So it could be the same person. The foundation is the Three of Wands upright. So present to a ship sailing perhaps. And then the recent past is the Moon reversed. So there could be some deception here, or up in the middle of the night, not sleeping. Crowning for you is the Death card reversed. So it could be some clinginess, or you may have experienced a near death or a death in the recent past and it's after death, or it could be a never-ending story. It's taking forever to end. Coming up for you is the King of Swords reversed. And so he's, that's either the most positive of that is someone just negative self-talk or ungrounded, having a bad day. But the worst of it is someone who's verbally abusive and a liar. So you see yourself as the Five of Pentacles. And what's around you or how others see you is the Three of Cups reversed, which Aries had this upright. They had this upright too, just like that. This was here for Aries, but it's you. And that's very interesting because Aries also got the Five of Pentacles as a clarification to this card here. And they were the Three of Cups upright over here. So we have Taurus as the one feeling left out in the cold, and Taurus seeing negatively towards Aries, but Aries was seeing themselves as positive Three of Cups. So the block for you, Taurus, is the Tower. All right, so that's coming up as your block. Sudden events, explosions, eruptions, epiphanies, and you end up at the Strength card. And that could be a Leo as well. So what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Knight of Cups reversed. And what's hanging in limbo for Taurus is the Chariot reversed. Okay, so there's a lot of stuck energy here, which would make more sense because Taurus is more stagnant than Aries is very, get up and go no matter what. So you will get another card at the end of the read, and it may be more than one. It usually is. And let's see what's going on for that. And then the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands reversed. And we're going to give you a little backstory there, and then we're going to get going. So we have the Judgment card reversed, which for me is Aquarius. And My throat's needing clearing here. It's someone who maybe needs to say something. You know, the Judgment card reversed is being indecisive, so obviously something needs to be said. And then we start off with the Knight of Swords was beneath this card, upright. But we're starting off with the Five of Wands reversed, which is either after the fight or a losing battle or not willing to fight. We have the Eight of Wands upright, the Six of Wands reversed, the Judgment card reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. So this is a lot of back and forth energy. It's energetic exchange, arrows of love, expressing feelings and desires. It's like, you know, zip lining is a perfect example of this kind of energy. And then we have the person who perhaps fell off their horse or fell from grace or feeling a failure or doing things under the radar. This is indecisive, deliberation type energy. It could be choking on their words, perhaps need to swallow their pride. And this is this is feeling like you have no options, right? A path needs to be chosen. So you either feel like you have no choice or you've chosen a path, but you can't implement it right now. So what's going on? So let's see what's going on with that for you. So for Taurus, why is the Two of Wands reversed there? And this is the Gilded Tarot. This is the mini Rider-Waite we're clarifying with. And we have the energy deck for an oracle card at the end. So why does Taurus feel like there's no options? It's really indecisive energy, feeling like a failure, right? So definitely could have fallen on your face, fallen from grace, lacking faith. That's more the, it's the Judgment card. As opposed to the person falling on their face, like, because the Fool is the one who falls on their face. The Judgment reversed is like someone who needs to make an announcement or a judgment, a decision for themselves, but aren't willing to, or they're scared to. All right, so for Taurus, why do we have the Two of Wands reversed in the underlying energies? Someone standing up for themselves, right? Taking the high ground to others, perhaps suffering in silence alone because the others aren't agreeing with you, and you feel like it's unjust. So you feel like you don't have any options. Maybe others are blocking you from your choices or giving you a hard time about it. And then there's deception there with the Moon reversed. Why do we have that too? That could be someone who's not sleeping, who's really feeling out of it because they're up before dawn, you know, in the early morning hours. Why does Taurus have the Moon reversed? Well, the world just flipped out upside down along with the Tower reversed. So besides the fact that these are Pisces and Scorpio both reversed, there's also Cancer reversed. And then over here we have Aquarius reversed. There's a lot of negative energies around you perhaps, or you perceive it as negative energy. And again, there goes my throat because there's no speaking up here. Someone needs to speak up. This is the world upside down, or a need to close the cycle. And this is, you know, perhaps resisting the changes that need to happen. This also can be in the aftermath of sudden events, right? Or perhaps, you know, the Tower never quite gets there. You know, you keep getting these little dramatic events, but the situation never actually clears. And this is like that feeling like your world's upside down, or feeling like you're in another world because you're not sleeping, or someone's on the other side of the world and it's kind of ruining your world. And this is for the Cancer energy in the recent past. And there may be some stubbornness or block or just refusing to go forward, no movement. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, and then this is clarifying Cancer energy. So that could be a group of people. It could be a parent and children, or two people and a child. But this is coming up as the reason why you can't make a decision here. So why is the Three of Wands the foundation for Taurus? And in this card, it definitely looks like a ship is sailing away, not coming in. And for me, this is really about being present to the moment. So you have kids coming up here. This is kids or younger co-workers or people in your family. The Page of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. They're both reversed. This is, you know, like the kid who always needs help or never learns their lesson. This, you know, it can be someone who could be an opportunist as well, right? They always have learned to lean on others to get what they want. And the Knight of Swords can be either keeping their mouth shut or being abusive. This is verbal abuse. So there's two kids maybe who are constantly fighting, and maybe you sent them back to their other parent or you sent them on a vacation, or you sent them off to camp. There's some kind of sending away. You like can't wait to get rid of them because they're really negative energy. And that was coming up in Aries read too, the negative energy around you. Dysfunctional family, now that a secret is out, or people who need to learn to use their intuition. Maybe you're sending them away to learn about how to meditate, or a yoga class, anything like that. This could be losing money, status, reputation, or maybe you lost a family member in the recent past. But this is a need to use intuition of the family, needs to learn. And maybe in your perspective, they need to learn, or vice versa, they think you need to learn. Or this is a secret that came out about the family, the dysfunction. So someone's definitely present to a ship sailing away, which is making them happier. And then there's central energy here of unhappiness with self, or just unhappy alone, or not getting your wish. Let's see, 9 of Cups for Taurus, why? It's the Queen of Wands. This is having lots of options, or seeing synchronicities and seeing the one, right? And there is the Page of Cups, which could be a message of love or puppy love, or a child who's being loving, or a child who's offering all these things, or a loving proposal of sorts, but it's very innocent. This also could be a child who wants everything and they're spoiled and they can't have their wish. All right, so they need to learn to be happy with themselves. They can't just keep self-satisfying through purchasing things. It's like being online and seeing all this stuff that you want, and then your parents saying, no, you can't have it all, you have to choose one thing. And this can just be a loving message too. But the Queen of Wands may be seeing a lot of synchronicities, or seeing all these stuff that she wants to buy, and maybe needs, or maybe wants to buy those things for their child, or there's a child or just a loving message coming in. It's coming in from the Hermit reversed, who could be a Queen of Pentacles upright. This also could be a Queen of Pentacles with Virgo in their moon or rising, which is why the Hermit would be reversed. Or it's so someone over isolating or coming out, and that could be, an elder who's, losing it, so they have dementia or Alzheimer's, or literally you feel like you're going crazy because you're over isolating because of COVID or whatever, right? So this is all coming up here in this group here as your central energy. So it looks like nobody's getting their wish. There's a Queen of Wands upright and a Queen of Pentacles upright, and a message or a child in the middle. So there's definitely Virgo. We got Taurus there. We have Scorpio reversed. We have Aquarius reversed. We have Leo. So the Queen of Wands could be a Leo. We have Cancer reversed. These are all the major arcana here. Cancer reversed twice. Leo upright, Scorpio reversed. A lot of Cancer and Scorpio here. And actually, Aries had very significant Pisces reverse. So all the water signs are involved here between Taurus and Pisces being negative. Okay, so water signs being negative. And so the Page of Cups that was upright, they're very positive. It could be someone, it could be an elderly person giving you love, but they're not right, but maybe you think it's cute because, your parents losing it, but they're being funny. So there's definitely a couple of different situations there. All three characters are upright, but nobody's happy. Nobody's getting their wish because they can't buy everything they want to buy, or because they're seeing synchronicities that are positive in themselves, but not positive for them, perhaps. So the challenge being the Empress, which is your energy. right? So somebody's uncomfortable in their emotions or energies around them, the people around them. And we have the King of Cups upright here. So why is the Empress uncomfortable with the King of Cups? They're both upright. And this is then there's some kind of loss. There could be grief, it could be a death. But some kind of grief, whether it's loss or regret, it could be guilt and shame. It can be not getting over the past, not letting go. But the King of Cups is upright, and so is the Empress. It's weird that there's so many upright energies, but so much negative energy, right? So they're pretending. All the cups, this is reversed. This is sadness, cups falling down. But the King of Cups is upright, and the King of Pentacles is upright looking away. He's kind of snubbing him. And that could be, the Empress could be a mother of these two kings. The Empress could be the mother to the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And there's a lot of uncomfortable energy here with the other women. They're all upright. It's like the synchronicities are saying is the problem. The options presented are the problem. Or the old person who's got dementia or Alzheimer's. Because everybody else is upright. But there's sadness here or regret, guilt, shame. But no one's taking responsibility for it, for the one who got hurt. But the King of Cups is uncomfortable. The challenge is the Empress. Maybe the Empress has money that all the family or group wants them to perhaps contribute to help them out, or maybe help the business if it's not doing well, or just the family. So why do you have the Death card reversed there in the crowning position? So here's that back and forth energy. This is expressing feelings, desires, the hours of love, a lot of back and forth communication or travel, very physical, and then the Lovers reversed. Okay, and there could be a third party here in a breakup. All right, because the Death is reversed. So either the end of the relationship already happened, or the end of the third party already happened, or you are resisting the changes, or a Scorpio may be involved there too. There's definitely a lack of affection here. The challenge is the Empress. There's either a breakup of a relationship or a lack of affection, and it could be because of social distancing, or people who have alcohol issues, or partying too much, or overindulgences, or bad influences around the lover. Maybe you are blaming a group around your partner for the end of a relationship or no affection, or you're having children that there's no affection between right now because of their issues and partying or overindulgences or gossiping. So there's definitely a finding of peace here with an offer of love. So either a third party's over, or someone's leaving their relationship to go into a third party situation. This is sending people away. And again, we have people going away here, or it could be sending someone on vacation or kids back and forth in order to offer love elsewhere. And it could be towards the energy over here. Here, the Knight of Cups is reversed, between Leo and Cancer reversed. So the Knight of Cups reversed could actually be Cancer energy, but it could also be Scorpio over here. So let's see, with the King of Swords reversed coming up for you, Taurus, is the Queen of Swords, along with the Five of Wands reversed. So this could be someone talking about a battle or a fight or some kind of competition. This can even be a female sportscaster, talking about who lost the game. But it's more about this connection here, because we got the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords upright, and a fight that's now ended between them, and her talking about it, or her talking about a losing battle. There's definitely an end to a fight between the King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords upright. This could be hanging out, or someone feels hung out to dry in a losing battle, perhaps with a family. It looks like the Queen of Swords, maybe if there is happy family, and this isn't a sham family or not a real thing, it could be hanging out with other family, not the King of Swords, because it looks like after the battle, the Queen of Swords is speaking to about the battle or hanging out with this happy family. So it doesn't look like the King of Swords, though, because the King of Swords is not happy. So it could be the illusion of the happy family, or just hanging out with other family, not the King of Swords. And then after the battle, maybe the fight, whatever the fight was, the Queen of Swords won the battle, or is talking about the fact that it's a losing battle for everyone involved. But the King of Swords is angry, or at least in negative self-talk or denial. He's not being his true self. And you see yourself, Taurus, as the Five of Pentacles. Why? Well, this could be a split for sure. This could be a breakup, a divide, a lie, a split, a need to cut through the crap, a need for clarity in the situation, or to pull the sword out of your own heart. So these people may have been left to do that, just that, pull the sword out of their own hearts and drop the burden. This is dumping a load, dumping the burden, dumping responsibilities, or perhaps confessing even. Perhaps confessing about a split, or by splitting from someone or something, you're dumping everything. Dumping everything. All the physical stuff, all the emotional crap. Done, done, done. And it's like being exiled from the situation as well. So in a split, someone may have been exiled from a group, an organization, a family. And this is someone, you know, who's not satisfied, not happy with self, not getting their wish. And that's you. But you're dumping all of the load, the burden, in a split. So you're either just healing yourself by dumping this big burden, but the need to be happy with yourself, be satisfied, to learn to be satisfied alone. Or you've been kicked out from a group or a family or a church. You know, anything. Could just be a homeowners association, whatever. But just separate it out from that energy. What's around you here? The Three of Cups is reversed. Why for Taurus? The Ace of Wands is upright. So this is new passion, new growth, new creativity, a new passion project. All right. And it's like it's coming out of taking a break or meditation or it's just a laying to rest of whatever. But, you know, this is coming up with the Three of Cups reversed. This can be a third-party situation, a negative group or bad influences, gossipers, just unhappiness in general because it's not upright. It can be social distancing too because you can't socialize. So, but coming out of this break is the inspiration that you needed. So realizing the blessing in disguise of having had no social life from getting rest, this person around you is now inspired and perhaps offering, and this could be a third party offering also, passion, growth, new inspiration, sex, whatever it is, to the Taurus energy who's been left out in the cold or purposely left and exiled themselves. Over here with this energy, we also have the Chariot reversed, which can be chaos. It's like, you know, peace to chaos all at the same time. This is the state of emergency. It can be a breakdown of a car, breakdown of a person, break down, break up, break through, break in, any kind of chaos, and all of the chaos all at once, but yet total silence and peace all at the same time. So it's like finding 0 point, finding how to be at 0 point, and how to, you know, to create, and offering that to Taurus, or you're offering it to yourself. So the block for Taurus is the Tower. Why? And there's the recovery, right? So you're in this upright, you're in exile, you're in destitution or homelessness, you're in injury or illness, feeling left out in the cold or left behind. But now here, the block is that you're refusing to recover, or they're refusing to let you back in. But this is the block is about the Tower, which is allowing sudden changes and allowing the towers to fall, even if it hurts others. Maybe it's a necessary evil that has to happen, right? So that everyone can be happy in the end. Like it's like a reset. It's like you know, like the early morning hours, and after you sleep, there's always a reset so you can start the day new. It's the same energy. You're not allowing the full transformation, and that's the block. You're not allowing the recovery to happen. Whether you're accepted back to the people who kicked you out or not, it doesn't matter. It's about learning to be happy with yourself. That's your block. The block is feeling like a failure, that no one wants to see you. Maybe you're needy for attention. And if you recover, you won't get attention. This can be doing things under the radar. Maybe you have to do things in a not quite right way in order to recover, so you're not sure how to do that. And then here's the Five of Swords guy. And this is the truth, but without love. It's very vicious, right? It can be very painful. But it's about, you know, you have to stand in your truth, but also do it in a loving way. Maybe you've learned how to stand in your truth, to be sovereign and be authentic to yourself, but you need to learn now how to open your heart and be love at the same time, so that they're not so hurt, that you're not taking people down, that you're doing it with a loving heart, right? Because it's perfectly okay to be truthful and be loving at the same time. But if there's no love involved, it's someone, you know, who's arrogant and narcissistic and doesn't care what other people feel. They only care about their own truth. There's nothing wrong with your own truth, just that it needs to be, you know, done with love. So the Tower exploding, that can be drama in your life, that can be an explosion, any kind of eruption or sudden events. It can be an orgasm as well. And sex may be a block for you. And sex with third party could be a block for you. So here is the strength energy of Leo. Being strong at work. Maybe you're avoiding your other issues by working. And again, not facing the transformation, because this needs to be upright. Death is the end. It's the transformation. It's the transition. All right. And this is the never-ending story, because you're avoiding. You're working instead of... You think that being strong is avoiding and just working instead of dealing with the situation head on. The things that you fear, you need to face. And then the Knight of Cups reversed. It can be jealousy. It can be insincerity. It can be feeling rejected, not feeling like being loved. And here's inspiration here. Trying to inspire, the King of Swords reversed, but the King of Swords reversed, refusing to give love. This could be a child, or it could be an adult trying to inspire the King of Swords reversed, or trying to inspire himself. This can be this inspiration coming in over here, trying to inspire yourself, if this is you and this is you. Okay. But there's jealousy there, there's insincerity there, there's moodiness there. That can be children as well around the King of Swords. The King of Swords could have a Knight of Cups reversed child and a Page of Wands upright child. And the Page of Wands is trying to inspire him, but the Knight of Swords child is frustrating them because they're being moody and clingy and in pain. So we have Leo there and Cancer there, and Scorpio. So Scorpio and Cancer, like I said already, big time came up in this read as being negative, moody energy. And why do we have the Chariot reversed 2 times? Okay. Well, someone came rushing it back into the past. This could be Sagittarius, and we have Leo energy here. These could be kids. Maybe your kids go back and forth between the parents, and now the kids came back. Maybe you're doing good when the kids go back to their other parent, but when they come back to you, they're being moody. You have a hard time dealing with that with the kids. But this is also fun, like they want to go and get moving, go out in the sun, go to the beach, whatever. And this is someone who wants to keep to themselves, to keep their energy pure, right? They're in their knowing. They want to be in peace. They don't want all this craziness. So we definitely got Leo, Sag, Scorpio, and Cancer reversed. What's coming up next for you, though, Taurus? I mean, because you definitely could be any of these characters here, Taurus. We have the 5 of Pentacles, but that's being kicked out. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. But the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, so that could definitely be you. So you could have a lot of earth signs around you, a lot of Virgos and Capricorns and other Tauruses, perhaps. Did we have the Page of Pentacles out there? I just wanted to check that too. Yeah, see, both the Knight and Page of Pentacles are reversed. So you could be the younger ones, or you could have kids who are Tauruses, who are moody, and they could have a lot of water in their charts. So after the chaos, we have the inspiration. So it's saying after the Tower, and after you cry, after the reset of sleeping finally, there is new inspiration. You just have to allow it. That's big inspiration after the chaos, after the emergency, after the breakdown. There's new inspiration, new growth, new passion with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Hangman reversed, which in this card is very much escaping from being trapped, right? They're chained and walled in. It's like the magician's water tank with no way out, and this is finding a way out. And I always get foosball from here too. So someone might be chained to their foosball table because there's nothing else to do, and finding a way out of that. So then we have the Two of Pentacles, juggling the rainbow, keeping your eye on the prize, the higher vibration. Perhaps near water. See, here the ship is coming in. Here the ship was sailing and you were watching it very closely. Here the ship's coming in, but you have no idea it's happening because you're so preoccupied with what you're doing. And there's dolphin energy around that. So the ship that's coming in is really positive for you, but you have your back turned to it because you're so focused on the prize or the outcome or the money that you're not noticing, or just the day-to-day so much to do thing. Ace of Wands, why for Taurus? We have the King of Wands, who's bored, apathetic, grounding and integrating an offer of love, or another project, and not sure you want to do it again. You've already done it 3 times, or you have 3 types of love, and you don't want this type of love again. But you're assuming this is the same as this. It's coming from the hand of God. All right. So you may be ignoring something because you think it's the same old, which is maybe why you're ignoring this ship, because you think it's the same old. There's that King of Wands. That could be you. Could be someone around you. And the Queen of Cups reversed is who? Who is the Queen of Cups reversed? Someone who's free from prison, from anxiety, her fears, and is your soulmate. This can be children, this can be siblings, this can be a soulmate, a best friend from the past, or a lover, even a past life lover. And you're now released to be with them. And that's the Queen of Cups, reversed. So there could be healing that still needs to happen. There's passion on the King of Wands part. Queen of Cups is the soulmate, but has been recently released from prison, anxiety, fear. So she may still need some healing there. And this is a dream come true. This could be a star healer, star shining their light in general, but it has to do with healing and dreams come true. Then we have the Hangman upright. So what's up with that? And she could be Cancer because we have Cancer right here. And the King of Wands could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, really any fire sign, but there's definitely Cancer there, and there's Leo up there too, and Sagittarius. And then we have Capricorn here. Did I give you all the signs yet? Aquarius reversed. Yeah, I did. But Cancer reversed, Scorpio reversed, Taurus upright. Taurus is upright here, but that doesn't mean you're upright because this is a challenge. So this doesn't have to be Taurus. It can be an Empress who can be any sign, right? But would an Empress upright be in the Five of Pentacles energy? Not likely. So it could be 2 different Taurus energies, or this Empress is just not Taurus. She could be a Virgo or Capricorn. So, or you fell from grace. The challenge for you, if you were the Empress upright, you've been exiled from your kingdom. So why do we have the Hangman reversed? Holding on to heartbreak, separation, and now you're breaking out of that. This is holding on loosely. It's not a bad Four of Pentacles card, but this is grounding, integrating, being moderate, going through a separation or heartbreak, or even if you had to go through surgery, maybe you have to now hold on to your coins. But this is now escaping from all that. Or the Queen of Cups is escaping all that, found a way out. To the Four of Wands, which is a home or union energy. It's like finding their way home. So whether that's you or someone else, there's Capricorn energy here. We have Aquarius here too. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles here for Taurus? This is looking back at the past, going back at impatience or a fallen angel. Or this is losing patience, or losing, or maybe you have no more, you don't have any more patience. This is someone who was living in the past without patience, and now you're learning how to be more patient and just keep your eye on the prize, like a focal point, so that you don't get distracted. And then here we have Sagittarius again with the Queen of Cups reversed. It says Queen of Cups reversed can be Sagittarius, she can be Virgo, or Gemini, is what this is coming up with. This also can be three different people. We could have a Sag, fallen angel, or Sagittarius who's got a bad temper. We got the Queen of Cups reversed who may be manipulative, so that could be this energy of hers. Or there's another person who is a Virgo or Gemini reversed, or insecurities, not having the tools to deal with the situation. But just keep it now going from, this could be a group that you left too. Maybe none of these are you, Taurus, and they were just naysayers or bad influences on you. And so now you're standing on your own and just focusing. Yeah, there's definitely naysayers around you. So, and be careful, the naysayers may be offering you time, money, energy, or new life. And you, Taurus, have to learn how to use your discernment on whether you're actually going to accept this or not. Okay? So it could be being strong or Leo involved. And then the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you're going through right now is destined. It's coming up from independence of someone, indecision. All right, so the Emperor fell. This can be out of control, abusing his power, or this can be someone falling from grace or needing to step down because he's getting too old, right? Or ego death. Right? Someone is deliberating, not making good decisions, and then getting independence. Perhaps leaving a relationship. There's a divorce, perhaps, or a break from a business or a contract. Doing things alternatively, not by the standard societal norms. Or this could be a fall of the patriarchy as well. And then we have the devil. Your addictions, the codependency is waving to tempt you in. Or this is just a Capricorn person that you're chained to or tied to. It could be a ball and chain, or just someone you feel tied to. Maybe you feel like it's a very sexual energy that you're tied to them. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Libra energy for me, but it's also destiny. So whatever is coming up during this read is destined. We have Leo and Scorpio not getting along. Leo may be running back to Scorpio, that's reversed, or looking back at them anyway. The Queen of Swords is upright and the King of Swords is reversed, so that relationship may be breaking up. There's a lot of fighting going on. Someone might go to stay with their other family members. Two, feeling left out in the cold. There could be a third party or bad influences, a group around you that you shouldn't be associated with anymore, or gossipers. And again, your challenge is the Empress, or seeing yourself as the Empress. And the block is the Tower, is allowing the divine to come in. You know, if you don't do it, then the universe is going to come in and blow things up. And it may not be as comfortable as if you had done it yourself. So being in fear, you know, fear of the unknown. So let's see what your energy deck advice is. There's also in the recent past, there's a lot of negative Cancer energy, deception, or again, breakdowns, breakups, chaos, and not getting your wish. But it's not that you're not getting your wish. That's your central energy and feeling left out in the cold with negative influence around you. And it's just based on your perspective. So this may not even be true. You need to just keep your eye on the higher energy. And this may be good that you're not paying attention to what's coming, because by not paying attention to what's coming and just focusing on what you're doing, you could be drawing in that more positive, higher vibrational energy for you. Okay? So what is the energy deck card for Taurus today? Financial constraints, which makes sense because you have the Five of Pentacles here. So it doesn't have to be financial constraints. It's the 13 of the Death card, which is some kind of ending, a death or change or transformation, a transition period where maybe you just feel financially bankrupt, or you may feel morally or spiritually bankrupt, like the cupboards are empty because you're going through a big life-changing transformation. And we have the Goddess of the Moon, and the Cancer energy is coming up reversed. So 52 is the Queen of Swords, and she's coming up upright here, but the Cancer energy is now reversed. So she may be reversed now, the Queen of Swords. So it's that Cancer energy coming up reversed. And that's because we're going into a full moon, which brings up a lot of aggression and frustration, okay? So the big transformation for the Queen of Swords. She may lose something, a relationship, a job, or, you know, whatever it is. It could be emotional or spiritual as well. And then here's that Leo energy here of the Angel of Strength, 50, is that 10 of Cups. So here's someone, here's the Queen of Swords going to stay at the 10 of Cups. This could be literally the Queen of Swords leaving a relationship to go stay with family that makes her feel better. And you see they're very much the moon and the sun. This is the sun energy, the moon energy, you know, Leo and Cancer. And then these could be the two out in the cold together too, Leo and Cancer, and feeling bankrupt in whatever sense it is. The bottom of the deck is the Four of the Emperor and the Happy Family again, which came up before today. But did the Emperor even come up? We saw the Emperor in the underlying energies, and he was reversed, which came up the same way in the Aries energy. So there may definitely be a family that's breaking up, or that is the illusion of that 10 of Pentacles, the sham family I always call it, that looks perfect on the outside but has a lot of issues beneath the surface, and there's attachment issues here. Needing to drop the mask, they're not being authentic. So there's that energy coming up. 4 and 5. The Emperor and the Hierophant, which is his commitments, could be jobs, marriage, anything like that. There's definitely a break there. And an unhappy guy. He's sad. This is that 5 of Wands, the grieving card. So grieving, look what he's grieving beneath that. Deception. And the heart chakra, 38, is the Queen of Cups, which came up reversed. And the Knight of Wands is upright, but it can be deceptive because it's, you know, young and fiery. So that's been hanging around a lot this past month. But the Queen of Cups is reversed, which is the heart chakra. And that could be his feminine side, the Queen of Cups here, because it's coming up as a masculine energy. This also could be children that this man is dealing with and needs to take off the mask because the family is not being real, okay? That's just the underlying energy. The other cards are the ones that came up for you guys. I hope that was helpful for you guys. All right, Taurus, hang in there. There's definitely some new passion coming in. You just have to get past the chaos, and then things are going to get a lot better. Okay, so make sure you drink your water, which is 44. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and just be patient. Faith and patience, rise and be loved. Bye.